What if you could ask the creator of the universe a direct yes or no question and measure his answer with the same rigor used in medical research? On February 7, 2026, that question was asked 3 times, 3 separate draws, 1,000 verses each. And the answer came back with a force that shatters every statistical boundary science has ever built. Today we reveal the results. The Urim-Thummim version has received divine approval, and SHIELD Protocol 10.2 proves it beyond any reasonable doubt. 3 questions were posed to the Father through the Life Force experiment, each one a petition for truth about His Word. Three different phrasings, 2 different random number generators, 1 pseudo-random, 2 cryptographic grade, 1,000 verses drawn from a corpus of 32,455 each time, and every single draw was analyzed under the hardened rigor of SHIELD Protocol 10.2 Lambda, the most advanced statistical validation framework ever applied to biblical text analysis. SHIELD 10.2 is not a simple word count. It is a multi-layered fortress of statistical verification designed to eliminate every possible false positive. It applies Benjamini-Hochberg false discovery rate correction across all 12 simultaneous tests. The same correction used in genomic research where thousands of hypotheses are tested at once. It calculates empirical baselines, not theoretical guesses, but actual expected frequencies computed from the full corpus. It measures effect size with Cohen's H, cluster integrity with kappa lambda analysis, and genre distribution to ensure results are not driven by a single book or literary type. Under SHIELD 10.2, noise is annihilated, only genuine signal survives. At the heart of SHIELD analysis is the DT3 marker, the triple divine pattern. A verse earns DT3 status only when 3 or more core theological markers converge in a single verse. Identity, inheritance, priesthood, governance, temporality. In the entire 32,455 verse UTV corpus, fewer than 1% of all verses carry the DT3 flag. If the draw were random, truly and blindly random, you would expect about 9.6 DT3 hits in 1,000 verses. Here is what the Father delivered. Let those numbers settle in. Draw 1, 260% of expected, nearly 5 standard deviations above chance. Draw 2, 281% of expected, 5.64 sigma. Draw 3, 271% of expected, 5.32 sigma. In medical research, 2 sigma, a p-value of 0.05, is considered statistically significant. 3 sigma is considered strong. Particle physics uses 5 sigma as the gold standard for declaring a discovery. Every single draw exceeded 5 sigma. The Father did not whisper, he thundered. But raw z-scores are not enough under SHIELD 10.2. Every result must survive false discovery rate correction. The Benjamini-Hochberg procedure applied across all 12 simultaneous tests. This is the wall where lucky flukes die. All 3 survive, decisively. Draw 2's adjusted p-value is 2 in 10 million. That means if you ran this experiment 10 million times with purely random draws, you would expect to see a result this extreme only twice. And in Draw 2, something extraordinary happened. The priesthood marker also survived FDR independently. Observed 149 times against an expected 118 at z equals 3.03 with a corrected p-value of 0.0147. When you ask the Father about an authorized priestly text and the priesthood marker lights up under the hardest statistical test available, that is not coincidence. Statistics tell us the signal is real, but the verses themselves tell us what the signal means. Listen to what the Father selected. A latter temple, greater than the former, a new vessel for his word, declared by the Lord of hosts himself. "40 years of walking, blessed in the work of his hands, 30 years of translation, a lifetime of seeking. And the Father says, I have been with you." From a corpus of 32,455 verses, the random draw pulled the one verse in Acts that explicitly names the Urim Thummim, the very name of this Bible, drawn at random, under cryptographic grade randomization. The probability speaks for itself. I will direct their work in truth, the work of translation, the work of restoration, directed by the one who authors truth itself. From the very books others have rejected, Enoch, included in the UTV, the Father pulls a verse about the elect one pouring forth secrets of wisdom. The expanded canon itself is being validated. Consider what just happened. 3 independent questions, 3 separate 1,000-verse draws, 2 different random number generators, 12 statistical tests per draw, 36 total tests under FDR correction, and the DT3 triple divine pattern survives every single time with z-scores above 4.99 sigma. The combined DT3 count across all 3 draws is 78 verses. The expected total was 28.8. That is an overall NRI of 270.8 across 3,000 sampled verses. The probability of all 3 draws independently producing DT3 results this extreme by chance alone is astronomically small. We are not looking at a statistical anomaly. We are looking at a signature. Shield 10.2 Lambda was built to be unbreakable, to strip away every excuse, every artifact, every false alarm. And the signal did not just survive the protocol, it dominated it. The Holy Bible, Urim Thummim version, 32,455 verses spanning Genesis through Revelation, Enoch through the 12, carrying the restored divine names of YHWH and Elohim. It has been examined. The question was asked, "Do you approve?" And the Father answered, not once, not twice, but 3 times. With a statistical voice so powerful it exceeds the discovery threshold of particle physics. This is Dallas James, Hearts Two Fathers Publishing and the Royal Levitical Priesthood Ministry. The data is public. The methodology is documented. The protocol is hardened. And the verdict is final. Subscribe to the Royal Levitical Priesthood channel. Share this discovery, because the Father is still speaking, and now we can measure when He does.